Our mule deer is what we base our operation around. We have a very large population of mule deer. It's not uncommon to see upwards of 200 head a day, and I mean that's pretty common. Early on in the season, we like to double up combo hunts, mule deer, antelope hunts, and we can still throw in some bird hunting during that time with good success. Later on in the season, I guess this is what everybody wants is, from the 10th of November through the end of the season, that rut is kicking in, and we're seeing bucks we've never seen, and that's where all the big ones are, and that's where everybody wants in, and that's where we focus our energy, and have been very successful with it. Yeah, on average out here, you can expect, you can guarantee between a 140 and 160 class mule deer. We, generally speaking, very seldom, we'll kill 1 to 2 deer that make the 180 class every year, but it's realistically you're shooting about 160 class, 150 class mule deer around here.
Well, as we're heading on out, I think we probably got maybe a half a mile away from the lodge at the most. And Matt looked out the window and said, "Wow, that is a nice looking buck out there." Just out there in the field, probably 500, 600 yards from us, a little bit below us with a little knoll above. And, we glassed him over and looked at him and said, "Boy, that's a beautiful buck." And the weather was starting to move against us. It was starting to rain and maybe ice, getting very slippery out there. And we said, well, rather going back to the honey hole, this is a quality buck. Let's put a stock on him.
Uh-oh, there he is. That's the donger.
We found him?
Yes, deep forks, heavy, 23 inches wide, rough-haired, good buck. We're on our way to our honey hole, a buck we've been chasing for a couple days now, and just left the house and just ran into a nice buck. He's a heavy horn, deep forks, 4x4. He's out here in the stubble field. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge getting to him, but he's a good buck, and let's go put one in him.
We got out and basically tried to move up above him. And as we were trying to move up above him, he really wasn't spooked at all, but his does started to come down below us and everything and move across to another field.
Buck. All right. He's moving way too much. Oh, we kind of got the wind and the sun in our favor. We do. Everything's just right for that. We got the sun. Unfortunately, they're bumping Let's get in that creek bottom. Go back where we started. We're getting that creek bottom.
It seems to be just following that down. It's coming right towards us now.
Yeah, he's not going to be doing anything on his own here. The does are going to be where we need to watch. But I still think we'll get back there. Hit that creek bottom. Chamber one. Okay. That far bank is 500 yards away, so what's the plan? We're just gonna try to get up here. Lay your back down and use that as my rest. We're gonna sneak up right around here, get in that stubble field, get to where we can see. I'm gonna set my back, and you just don't you worry about anything, but just scurrying up there and getting set. Okay. And I'll tell you the rest. Whenever you're ready. Whenever.
I'm on him.
And you know, we just waited for the right shot, and eventually, you know, he was real interested in those does, and the one he was following finally came up behind us, behind the doe there, and you know, we didn't have much room for a shot really because he was surrounded by does, but finally one doe moved to the side and another one was kind of coming towards him a little bit. We had a 300-yard shot, kind of like front on. And you know, we went ahead and took it, and we hit him, and you know, got a good lung shot right in the front. You know, he bolted off maybe 70 yards or so, and took a little doing, but then we did find him a short time later. Very, very exciting.